I've got an absolutely incredible story for you today. It's all about cosmic eavesdropping, a brand new mission to Mars, and how a secret signal from deep space was picked up by someone completely unexpected. You know, every single day, there are dozens of spacecraft zipping over our heads, beaming information back to Earth. They're watching our weather, exploring planets we've only dreamed of visiting. But what if you could actually listen in on that conversation? Well, that is exactly what happened. And no, this is not science fiction. Just one day, 24 hours after a major mission blasted off for Mars, somebody on the ground captured its signal and actually cracked the code. So how on earth is that even possible? Well, that's what we're here to break down. We're going to look at how this signal from deep space was caught, get into the details of the ESCAPADE mission itself, see how this 200,000-kilometer catch was made, figure out how you decode a spacecraft's secrets, and finally, talk about what this means for the rise of citizen science. Okay, so let's set the scene. The date is November 14th, 2025. Less than a day ago, a rocket lit up the sky, sending a new mission on its way to the Red Planet. Back at Mission Control, everyone's tracking it, things look good, and then something truly remarkable happens, far away from any official tracking station. And here's the part that's just wild. The very first people outside of the official mission team to successfully decode the health and status of this brand new spacecraft, well, it wasn't another giant space agency. It was a single, highly skilled amateur radio enthusiast. That fact, right there, changes the game. Now, to really understand why this is such a huge deal, we first have to know what was sending out that signal in the first place. This wasn't just any old satellite. This was a super sophisticated scientific mission called ESCAPADE. So what is ESCAPADE? Its main job is to unravel the mysteries of the Martian magnetosphere. That's that invisible magnetic bubble that's supposed to protect a planet. By studying it, scientists hope to learn why Mars lost its atmosphere and turned into the cold, barren world we see today. And let me tell you, this is a serious operation. We're talking two identical, state-of-the-art spacecraft. The science is being led by the legendary Space Sciences Lab at UC Berkeley. They're built by the pros at Rocket Lab and launched on a massive Blue Origin New Glenn rocket. This is the big leagues. But here's where it gets really, really cool. Look at this flight path. These probes don't just fly straight to Mars. First, they travel way out to a stable point in space, hang out there for a year, and then fall all the way back towards Earth to get a gravity-powered slingshot. Seriously, no one has ever flown a mission with a trajectory quite like this before. Now, let's talk about the catch itself. Imagine trying to hear someone whisper from another city. That's pretty much the scale of the challenge that was overcome here. And get this, it wasn't just one whisper. Remember, ESCAPADE is a twin mission. That means our observer had to track and listen for two separate, incredibly faint signals from two different spacecraft, both of them hurtling deeper and deeper into space by the second. These signals were picked up when the probes were already 200,000 kilometers away. To put that in perspective, that is more than halfway to the moon. The strength of a radio signal at that distance is it's almost nothing. It's unbelievably faint. So what kind of superpowered ear do you need for a job like that? Well, it takes a seriously impressive piece of hardware, the Allen Telescope Array. Now, this is not your average backyard dish. It's a professional-grade instrument. But, and this is the crucial part, access to powerful arrays like this is starting to open up for citizen science projects, letting skilled people book time and point these giant ears wherever they want. Okay, so capturing the signal is one thing. That's amazing in itself. But turning that faint little hiss of radio waves into something that actually makes sense, that is a whole other level of puzzle solving. The signal was beaming back something called telemetry. And no, it's not a secret message from Martians, sorry to disappoint. Think of it as the spacecraft's vital signs, data on its power levels, its temperatures, whether all the computers are running correctly. It is the essential health report that tells you if everything's okay. And this slide just shows you the transformation perfectly. On the left, you've got the raw signal. To you and me, it just looks like static, like random noise. But on the right, once it's decoded, you have structured, critical information about the health of a multi-million-dollar Mars mission. It's incredible. So here's how it's done, in a nutshell. First, you just capture that raw signal. These are high-frequency radio waves called X-band. Now, the key is that early in a mission, this kind of data often isn't encrypted. So using some powerful open source software, you can sift through all that static to find the hidden digital pattern. And finally, you translate that pattern into data, revealing the spacecraft's health. It's like real-time digital archaeology. You know, this single event, as cool as it is, isn't just a technical achievement. It's really a signpost. It's pointing to a much bigger shift in who actually gets to explore the cosmos. I love this quote. For so long, deep space has been this closed-off conversation that only governments and huge agencies could listen to. But that's all changing. The tools are getting better, the data is becoming more open, and the universe is just constantly broadcasting. Now more of us can actually listen in. So, what's the big takeaway here? Well, first, this is democratizing space. It proves that passionate individuals can play a real, meaningful role. It shows the incredible power of open data, and it shines a light on this amazing global community of experts who can all work together. But maybe most importantly, it proves to anyone watching that you do not need to be part of a giant agency to make a real discovery. It really leaves you with a powerful question, doesn't it? If one person can eavesdrop on a Mars mission from their corner of the world, what are we going to discover next when more and more of us start listening together?